The following channel you decide to drop by for its live stream contains die-hard sarcasm, verbal weaponized autism humor, and large amounts of nostalgia and good vibes. Viewer discretion is advised. Please enjoy, and may the power of the retro universe be with you all.
It's cereal bowl chat time. Buds talk.
Good morning, Retroverse. Good morning, people throughout the globe, the universe, and everything inside, and all who inhabit said both. My name is Retro Scorpion, speaking here on the Retroverse Excel channel. How is everybody doing? Good freaking morrow, good freaking morning, good freaking afternoon, or nighttime, wherever you be tuning in from to this channel and this podcast. As you all might know, my name is Retro, aka Shiloh, on the Retroverse Excel channel. You're watching Cereal Chat here on the Retroverse Excel. It is a lovely morning. How is everyone doing? It is certainly a Saturday here in the New England area, province of the US of A. We are currently at an altitude of whatever feet, and the weather outside is just as sunny as it is cold. So welcome in. I hope everyone's having a good day. And you know what you're here for. You know why we're here. It's Saturday. Now, before we get started, I wanted to quickly address that, yes, 100%. Congratulations, guys. Happy freaking Zelda, Legend of Zelda franchise 40th anniversary. So I took the initiative, and for this Cerebral Chat time, one, especially for the special, I am wearing my Legend of Zelda long sleeve t-shirt. All right. Just cause this is nice. It's nice, you know. It's nice to wake up and realize that the Zelda franchise is 40 years old. Ain't that something? But yeah, welcome in everybody. We are here to have a good morning. Before we get started, you know the drill. You gotta say, hey, you gotta say good morning to Bob. It's Bob. Freaking Bob. It's Bob. Freaking Bob. But let us not forget the ace on my sleeve, the chicken nugget in my pocket, Larry McNair, and the newest member to the mascot hood, freaking Frankie. It's freaking Frank. Look at this guy, Frankie McFrench fry over here. Instead of Marty McFly, instead of Marty McFly, we got Frankie McFry. Yes, I went there. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. But first, how is everyone doing? It is currently Saturday, February 21st, in the 2026, in the year of 2026. So, yeah, it's nice. So, okay, we got some time. So a couple updates as well as what we got going on. So as of last night, I purchased Hightail, tested the Diags. It's like Christmas. It works real nice. Also, in addition, last night I want to give a couple thank yous of last night as well as some things as of recent. I want to give a quick little thank you to the Amelia's Arcade for suggesting the game to me. She was gonna buy the game, but I bought myself because I'm not gonna make someone or anyone pay $20 just for a game for me to get. I don't expect anyone to buy or gift me games that I can purchase myself when my brother sends me my funds. So there's that. I want to thank Raider of the Cosmos for giving me an idea and a suggestion for a PS1 gameplay. That's a thank you for him. Big shout out to him. Also, a big shout out and thank you to the Young King Blakey official channel for gifting me via Cash App $3 hairs to do whatever I want with it. And we actually purchased a game last night, or at least by we I mean me, or on Steam. It is the hold on, let me boot it up here. I know I purchased something from that kind of basis. And I expresses. Yes. I had purchased the Disney Afternoon Collection of the classic Sega games via Disney. It includes the original DuckTales game, Chip 'n Dale Rescuers, I believe. It also includes Darkwing Duck and something to do with Baloo, the bear that's in it. So Rescuers. So it's nice. So I purchased that as of recent because the game was on sale. So we'll be probably tapping in on that. And in any case, here we go. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I think it's time that we get started with our cereal chat. What do you guys say? And then once we, do a little prep talk via cereal chat, I will start putting invites into play. I know, and just a few rules: we don't allow anyone under the age of 7. Scratch it. We don't allow people under the age of 18 to come up on panels. So if you are under the age of 18, you are not allowed up on this panel by default due to liability reasons and protecting the privacy of minors. So if you are a child or you are 17 years old, stay in the chat, please. And all in all, let's have a good time. Please note if there is a spamming of anything in chat, or if you come up by uninvited and you're underage and you keep doing it, you will be banned immediately and from both the StreamYard and channel. So keep that in mind. I don't want to do that, but And with that being said, let's get started. Now let's see, what do we have for montage? I mean, I could very much. Let's see. I usually use this. I kind of want to. Well, no, fuck it. Well, that's the exit music. What happened? Cocoa Krispies. Oh wait, please, a moment to reflect. Continue. Hit it, Mom. Anyhow, welcome in, guys. We are about to taste the sweetness, the greatness that is Cocoa Krispies. Now, before we get started with anything, and before I show you what I've got for the milk, I gotta take a little taste. Reflect. Finito. Let's do this. Yeah, it looks like I'm trying to play Five Fingers with a spoon and syrup. Boy. Patrick the SpongeBob. The deliciousness has landed. Alright. And since we are the master, I am the master of the retroverse, and I have legal obligation to do this. We're gonna have the. Oh no! Don't tell me I deleted the fucking thing. Did I? Ain't no way. Well, I was gonna do like a He-Man bit, but yeah. You know what? I'll just do a thing. By the power of my. Never mind. By the power of Retro Console, I have the power. By the power of the Retroverse, I have the power. It's gonna happen. Fuck. It's called the power of Neptune. No, bro, that would be if we was having an exorcism. That would be the power of the exorcism. If SpongeBob was an exorcism, he'd be going, the power of Neptune compels you. The power of Neptune compels you. And then he'd look at him and he'd go, I am SpongeBob, destroyer of evil. I'm done. Anywho, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, so welcome in, boys and guys. And Bruins, you fixing to come up on Bruins, you want to get up on here, dude? You want to join me for a little spew? You want to splurge a bit on the Serbo chat, brother? You just gonna hang back in the chat. So Bruins, if you want to come up, dude, I have no issues with you coming up on the panel, dude. I know who you are. You've got Mod Shield in the chat. I know who you are. All right. Oh. Burns. I got you. Sit tight. Gonna happen. Taki mushrooms and shrimp. Let me get someone to my boy Bruins. There's an invite for you, Bruins. There you go. Voila. Oh. All right, sorry guys. I was reading a reply on one of my posts, so you have to forgive me. We have a friend of the channel, Mr. Professor. No, fucking, I might send my Professor a link. I haven't seen him in a hot sec, so I wonder if he's even online. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I might as well send it to him. Let's just hope he ain't in the middle of something. It's gonna happen. You know who else I should send one to? I mean, Blakey. I'll send one to YKB as well because I know Blakey's been trying to get on. on here too. What happened? Alright, check the backstage. No one's come backstage yet, so we're just gonna wait. And Burns, check your messenger. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. In other words, get yourself checked before you shit yourself. Kind of. I don't know. Womp womp. Just sending out invites, guys. Forgiving me. Oh shit, he's backstage, Nat.
What's up, Rushovers?
What's up, Bruns? You big bear-like pain in my ass.
How dare you?
What? Am I wrong? Sorry, I shouldn't ask you that. Chat, am I wrong that he is not the biggest pain in my ass on occasion?
How dare you?
How is Blake? David Lovett, I'm sure. Well, David Lovett, I spoke to Blake last night. He doing pretty damn good, from what I gather. So I sent a link also to my boy Professor. I sent one to Shane. You know who I should? Excuse me. You know who I'm gonna send one to if he's available?
Jacques?
What?
Jacques or whatever his name is.
Jacques? I don't know, no Jacques. That sounds like a French guy. I don't know too many French guys that are directly from France, dude.
Or Jack or whatever his name is.
I might. Well, Jack, I will invite. I just don't know if he's up. You know, reverse time zones, man. But yeah, you're right. I should invite Jack because he's one of my diehards as well. Let me invite him. I just normally try not to invite people like that during this hour because I know our time zones are switched and chances are he's probably asleep. I even try not to invite Professor because their time zones are switched and they're asleep. You know, I don't try to disturb. I keep that mental sign of do not disturb. So, you know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Nope.
But yeah, it's what it is, brother. But Blake, Burns, how you doing?
Good.
Can you see my comments, says David Levette? I don't know. Does that answer your question?
Levette Rob to 25 or whatever.
Well, you know what they say. You know, it's better than 24.
25, bitches.
25. I can get over that, man. I'm always here for you. I know you are, David. I know you are, brother. You good. So, Burns, you want to see what kind of milk I used in my cereal this morning? Why I kind of made the bear joke?
Chocolate.
What?
Chocolate.
No, that's the cereal. No, I'm talking about the milk.
Pink.
Even though chocolate would have made sense, but you know. No, I bought this milk because it's limited. It's a limited edition, which means limited time only. It is a Oakhurst black berry. Like, look at the cover. Milk. It's a limited edition of the flavors, and it happens to be a team, a sports team or something, straight out of Maine, the state of Maine, where I actually used to.
Oh, the Hershey Bears or whatever.
I don't know. It just says Maine, and then just shows a bear on the front, looking like I'll make you breakfast.
I had ravioli earlier for lunch.
Ravioli. Give him the fumioli.
Oh,
sorry, we were talking SpongeBob, and you kind of gave me a layup.
Oh, really? I thought I gave you a slam dunk.
Oh, I will tell you, that was quite the dunk. Next time, why don't you take me to Dunkin' Donuts before you do something like that?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay, I see what it is. I'm kidding. Hold on. Uh,
At least the good thing is I found out.
you forget I have a soundboard, dingus. Sorry, go ahead.
I said all I know is I'm happy I found out I don't necessarily need a thumbnail, but it does help to get people to look. Even though I don't get a whole lot of people to watch anyway. Most of the time it's just the people that normally come watch me. I don't usually get a lot of newbies.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Kind of sucks. Oh, speaking of that Among Us sound effect, I believe Amelia's Arcade is going to try to do I think she said she wants to do an Among Us thing tonight or something. I think I remember my YT cousin Amelia telling me, like, hey, I'm thinking about doing another Among Us game. But I'm like, hey, can I join? She's like, oh, you're always welcome to join for some sussy activities. I'm like, good, because I like pulling.
I love Among Us. That game is actually fucking the bee's knees.
It is the GOAT of like detective games, at least from this era. Personally, I think when I say this, I'm gonna say it because I don't give a fuck, and people can shut the fuck up. Batman, right? Most
Yes, I do.
people, and I say this with enough confidence in my Celtic heart, whatever's left of it, anyway. People don't realize that Batman is not just a vigilante. He's not just your average superhero vigilante. He's also considered a detective. It's funny because there was a Batman Beyond episode where Ra's al Ghul looks at him. He's like, I'm sorry to fill you in on this. And he goes, detective. And I'm like, yep, I know it. I fucking know it. Batman was not your average vigilante. He's a detective.
Yeah,
You have all these other, you have like all these other DC heroes, Marvel heroes that are considered vigilantes. They vengeance, beat people up, throw them in jail, right?
Yep.
Batman does a whole nother story. He's got like gadgets. He does detective work, like actual following clues, versus heroes who actually just hunt them down and bring them to justice. But Batman being the way he was and is, kind of, if you think about it, he's the one they actually consider detective. Which reminds me, did anyone else read those Dick Tracy comics?
Dick Tracy.
Bruins, back up. Actually, you're right. Bruins wouldn't know shit about this because he's an uneducated piece of crap. Hold on, Bruins. I got you because I care about you that much, even though you're a pain in my ass.
Ah, you dumb zombie bitch.
So, Bruins, you know the show Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, right? You've heard that one before?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, because that one was like from recent. But if you think about it, this guy is the Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego of the 40s and 50s, except the difference is this guy is a police detective. Carmen Sandiego is a mastermind at pulling heists. So unlike her with her red scarlet trench coat, Dick Tracy, if you give me a minute.
I know who he is, though.
No, you don't. Don't bullshit me. No, you don't. Bologna.
Bologna.
No, at that point you're pulling some baloney. That's 150% baloney.
I'm actually going to a concert later on, actually, tonight.
Yeah, you're found out you're still funny baloney, Tony.
And it's a tribute band to Motley Crue and AC/DC.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Was it Motley Crue? There was someone from rock or that lost a bandmate. Oh, that was the Kiss guy. The guy from Kiss. They lost one of their band members.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who it was. I know it wasn't the guy that was like the. Anywho, that's Dick Tracy.
Oh.
So yeah. Oh, see, told you didn't know who the he was. Fibber you. You fibbing mother flubber you. And I said Flubber could kind of passive tribute to Robin Williams. But you know that's who played in that Disney movie, Flubber. That was Robin Williams. Oof. Is someone mowing the lawn?
No, it's just I like sometimes like to look outside off and
I don't know
on.
why I said that. I forget it's winter. No.
Unless it's possible. I didn't know. Is it possible to cut? I didn't know. I didn't know you could cut snow.
No, I'm not. I'm not progressive. I'm not even gonna entertain that question with a damn answer.
No, it's just you kind of opened me for it. You kind of opened up for it.
And you're gonna open up for kick the groin if you don't shut up.
Here's the thing: I already got kicked in the balls so many times. It's not even funny.
Well, I'm aware. I was witness for over 75% of the females who kicked you there. So you're welcome. One of them, she got close. I had to drag her away.
I think it was Harriman or somebody. I can't remember.
I don't think
who.
it was Herman. No, she beat me to you. You got kicked before I could save you on her, and she's too quick. No, I believe it was. Oh fuck, who was it? It wasn't my ex-girlfriend I was with during that time. It was somebody else. It wasn't yours either. It was just some rando Nautica we went to program with. I guess she got a little what's the word? Frisky, and she had what they call a trigger finger, but in this case it was her foot, and I guess she got a little
Trigger footy,
fancy footed, and Swift kicked you in the ass or groin, or tried to, and I actually tackled her and pulled her on, and I had to tell her, I'm like, bitch, calm down. They ain't like that. Oh wait, it was someone you were dating, but I thought they were thinking like you were cheating on them, and she was about to kick you, and I had to pull her away. I'm like, dude, chill. He ain't about that life. It ain't like that. Chill, relax. You know.
Yeah.
So, and then she eventually calmed down. She's like, so he's not cheating. I'm like, bitch, hell no. He's literally talking to someone for like reason. She said, what kind of reason? I'm like, I don't know, legal reasons? And I don't know who it was. I don't remember, nor what I said.
I don't remember who it's on me either.
I remember you were speaking to them about family life and stuff, and I guess your girlfriend at the time assumed you were just being sweet on some girl when it happened to be someone that was a close friend of the family. And I happened to like see her going for it to kick you, and I'm like, oh shit! I dropped everything, coffee, my food, left my own girlfriend to sit there and watch me pull some heroic shit, and I'm like, and I grabbed your girl and like pulled her away, and I'm like, bitch, calm down, it ain't like that. So. And you know, guys, when I say that I have saved his ass more than once, not just in Fortnite, but in real life as well, I mean that shit.
He saved my bacon enough that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. Well, in that case, in this case, it wasn't your bacon; it was your sausage.
It was my sausage.
It was your sausage and your Italian meatballs I saved.
Yep.
I'm getting mashed. You're welcome.
Yoinkity.
What?
Playing NBA.
NBA?
Yeah.
But I know a game that I think you'd like from retro, like Nintendo.
What?
64. You ever heard that game by N64, NBA Hang Time?
I think so.
Maybe I can Google it for you. You know that Space Jam actually, the first one has a game similar to that on PS1. It's Lily, Bugs Bunny, and Daffy Duck and all that on PS1. That's like basketball game, similar mechanic to NBA Hang Time. Which reminds me, when I get a chance, I need to download the ROM file for Space Jam. So thank you for reminding me, Boyle. Even though you didn't really remind me voluntarily, it's just kind of accidental, but you catch my drift. The thing is like, you know, it's That's what it is. So, dude, I bought last night. I bought a game that's pretty out there. It's a new release. Bro, do you remember Minecraft, right?
Yes.
Well, this game is a new release. It's a clone of that. And hold on, I gotta answer David Levette's question that I just seen. He says, "I'm always here for you." He says, "Any plans for tonight?" Well, I know I gotta play a Zelda game tonight because, well, given the fact that today being the 40th anniversary of the Zelda franchise, I'll be playing probably some Wind Waker. Later, I'll also be downloading probably a Game Boy Advance emulator to play some of the Game Boy variant Zelda games or so, give or take. We may do a Zelda tournament via Super Smash Brothers or something along that line. Give or take. But as far as anything else, I know I am going to be possibly, and I say possibly, that's if she goes and does it, because I know sometimes she gets busy and things come up. Because unlike most streamers like myself who have nothing better to do with their lives, she is both a woman that works and also is a mom, who is also, from what I gathered, still trying to take care of her mom. But that's besides the point. But I'm trying to see if, Oh, look at that! Oh, she actually has something coming up later tonight at 3 p.m. It's not Among Us. So that kind of... Okay, so she's got other things planned. Yeah, she's actually going to be playing a Zelda variant game. I think it's something reimagined. She's going to be playing Zelda's 1986 game reimagined. That would be the one from, NES era. The one that was like on NES, the side scroller. The one where he goes in a cave and says it's dangerous to go alone. Take this, and gives him the sword. Burns has no fucking clue what I'm talking about, which is fine. I get it. If you hear that in the background, don't worry about that. It's just the wind. It's just my little adopted niece down there singing. It's a daily occurrence with her. Anyway, but yeah, that's what she's doing tonight. So I guess I have some things I could possibly do later. If she doesn't do the Among Us tonight, I guess I'll do it. If she's not playing Among Us tonight, I guess, well, I'll just find something else for me to do, and I'll play Among Us with her another day. Also, Bryn, do you want to hear something kind of spooky but yet ironic?
What's that?
I just started playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's really funny and ironic about that.
What's that?
The day I started playing that, Raid Shadow Legends partnered up with the Assassin's Creed people to add one of the assassins from those games as a Raid Shadow Legends champion. I'm like, what the fucking odds? I just start playing this game again after years, and now all of a sudden, Raid Shadow Legends now has an Ezio Auditore champion out there. I'm like, I have to look this up and go, Mom, these bastards are watching me again. So, maybe if I think about it, maybe if I get done with whatever I'm doing around that time, maybe you and I can do another Fortnite collab.
If you're up for it, we can do another collab.
Well, I'm probably gonna have you and I doing after this. That way, it's early. It's not stressing them out late at night.
Fair point.
And dude, you want to hear something crazy?
What?
So you know how obviously when you and I were kids on separate occasions, how in February we would only get breaks from school if there was cancellations right due to winter weather, right?
Yes.
These kids now have something called February break.
I know, we never got to have that when we were young.
No, we didn't. When we was kids, we went to school whether we liked it or not. dude, I swears there was a time a year where during winter where it had snowed heavily and then quickly started raining heavily, and we had to walk home during flooding weather during a basically main state flood
Hmm.
in a freezing cold temperature in our boots, wearing boots, clothing, and everything. We had to walk through that as children.
Yep, we did.
We had to walk home. Now, granted, the Vassboro school was just across the road from where we lived. Like, we lived in a little trailer park that was right across from the school. No big deal. The only struggle was getting home and having to tread through that water, that treacherous freezing water
Yep.
in boots and getting home. My Graham looks at us. She's like, "Oh, you poor little rugrats, get your asses inside. I'll make you something warm to drink and eat." Ara and I get in the house. We're freezing. And Graham looks at me and looks at I. She's like, "Oh, you poor little petunias, get inside. I'll make get yourselves. I need some blankets." And dude, and to make matters worse during that year, that was also part of the year that our heating and ventilation systems broke.
Yep.
Like a good portion of the people who lived in the trailer park had broken vents and heating systems because during that winter weather storm, the change of weather kind of messed around with the wiring, the hard wiring, and the circuits in the heaters, and our landlord Carl had to go house to house to kind of fix them. And unfortunately, we were the last one on that street, like last house down. And he goes by like stop by stop. He doesn't just go either or. Like he'll start at the top of the cul-de-sac of the trailer park where you first enter, fix that, and he'll make his way down by default. So he got to our house, and by the time he got to our house, all of us were like sitting there shivering. We're underneath blankets trying to get warm. So yeah, that was a pretty terrible winter.
Ain't that the truth?
Not really by snow and freezing cold, but the fact that it snowed and then it rained and then we walked through like flood. And Graham, it wasn't advisable for people to be driving, so Graham wouldn't be able to come to school and pick us up even if she wanted to. There were police blocking off roads and stuff to make sure people weren't driving because of how bad it was. Parents were advised to have their kids walk home and make sure the kids got home head straight home, no pit stops, nothing.
Sadly,
it was terrible. So the weather was terrible. It was freezing. My sister and I caught pneumonia that year. Fortunately for Ari, she recovered from the pneumonia quickly. But unlike her, I had what we call a compromised immune system because I was born with a bad heart,
Yeah, I think you said something to me about that.
Well, I vaguely told you, but yeah, I was born with a broken heart valve where when you're born, your heart valve, that particular heart valve is supposed to close. Well, mine didn't. So I had a compromised immune system. And of course, the winter storm happened like 2 years after I'd already gotten surgery on my heart, but at the same time, you got to take into account I was young, still recovering from whatever it was, the heart issues and stuff, still learning how to deal with it. And yeah, pneumonia, dude, I swear, and this is all true to me. I swear this is true. I've almost died from pneumonia twice in my whole entire lifespan. First, when I had the heart issues when I was young, and then of course, it's really fucked up is in the recent years of 5 years or 6 years ago, I had caught walking pneumonia on Christmas.
Walking pneumonia? What the fuck?
They say it's pneumonia, but worse. It's almost the equivalent to bronchitis. Walking pneumonia is the type of pneumonia that if not treated, or if you don't rest well enough or recover well enough, the walking pneumonia turns into bronchitis versus pneumonia that just stays in the pneumonia state. And walking pneumonia will kill you faster than pneumonia. It's killed more people than regular pneumonia. And I will tell you from experience, that year the people had dragged me to the hospital, drove me. I didn't even get the benefit of an ambulance right to the first location. A staff member drove me there in his own personal vehicle. They looked at him and looked at me, and they looked at him, and I saw the doctor fucking violently yelling at him, like, dude, if he hadn't gotten here quickly, he would have been dead. And then he looks and says, why? And he's like, look at his oxygen levels. And they told him, it's like his oxygen levels were below 75 or below 50% average. Which that just means my oxygen levels were so low I could have died within minutes. I had very low oxygen levels. I was getting very few amounts of oxygen into my lungs. So yeah, that year I cheated death for the second time in my whole entire life. I spent the next 2-3 weeks recovering from it, and then eventually, I got to the point of, recovery, and I recovered. However, I will never fucking forget that year. That is a particular year of having pneumonia that I will never forget. One, because of how bad my illness was, and two, the fact that I got on Christmas. It is the year that I almost died on Christmas. The year that Christmas could have been my undoing. The year that Christmas could have been my last few hours on Earth.
Yep.
Could have been my last day on Earth. But, it's nice to know I'm still kicking. Still, also, as well as kicking, still kicking ass, taking names, chewing bubblegum, etc. But,
Yep.
If anything, I think it's a win.
Yep.
When it could have been this. But I wake up every morning, I look outside whether it's sunny or not, and I just say, another day in Dash. The 4-5 cents after tax and more chaos to come with it. So, but you have to look at life and take it in face value. At the same time, you can't take life too much. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. You said it. Not me. And David Levette said, and I quote, "Do you remember me, Retro?" I'm like, yes. I remember who you are. I remember the name David Levette. You've been frequently on here in my chat. So thanks for asking a question that you already know the answer to. And he says, do you, Retro, any plans for tomorrow's? It's Sunday. I mean, there's not a whole lot on a Sunday. Other than if it's an ice cream Sunday, then it's a whole lot.
My parents have to go grocery shopping tomorrow.
Nice. Well, I went grocery shopping.
For me tonight, I get to go see a tribute band concert.
Nice. Hey, speaking of which, you remember the Pretty and Reckless lead singer, the woman?
Wendy?
Yeah.
What about her?
She's the one that initially played Cindy Lou Who and the Grinch that's Jim Carrey. Yeah. She was in before she became the lead singer. She was the original childhood
Oh,
actor.
Taylor Momsen.
Tara Monson. Yeah, she was the official initial
Original, but whatever.
original like actress, at least from Jim Carrey, who played
Ugh.
Cindy Lou Who in that live action movie. Well, the reason why I'm saying this is because last year on Christmas she put on the old outfit for Cindy Lou Who. She did a little years after tribute. Hold on, maybe I can find it. Hold on, what's her name? Taylor Monson.
Yeah, Taylor Momsen.
See, and it's cool because she's listed as an American actress and singer.
Yeah, 'cause
So.
she used to sing. She used to be an actress before she came to Taylor. Before she came to the best female vocalist in basically rock and roll, in my opinion.
Or metal, give or take.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to find the outfit that she wore. Okay, here we go. I got it. Here it is. Give me a sec. I'm grabbing the image to kind of show you about this if I can. Give me a sec here. Wait, Burns, where'd you go, butter? Mother fluffer. Well, anyway, guys. Well, since he's walked away, let me just quickly put that on the screen there. But yeah, guys, the original actress for Cindy Lou Who, of whom you know as the lead singer, lead vocalist of Pretty and Reckless, that is her as of last Christmas, paying homage to her original role.
Oh, that's her?
Yep. Oh, you can't hear me. Can you hear me, dude? Put on your headphones so you can hear me.
Dude, I actually
Yeah.
I love
that's her,
freaking
dude.
Taylor Momsen. She was
Dude, this was
fucking
her.
awesome.
Hey, Burns, this was her as of last year on Christmas. She paid homage to her initial role. And it's funny because they were interviewing her about how she felt with her role with Jim Carrey, and she felt that it was a really wholesome revisiting, and to see Jim Carrey again after so many years, it was like she saw her like Hollywood TV dad or something come back, you know. There was a good little family reunion kind of, you know. And you know, she always looked up to Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey always seemed to take care of her, look after her. You know, dude. Even after they even said like even after she left Hollywood acting and went for her music career, Jim Carrey and her like kept in touch. Like he was checking up on her every day, making sure she was okay and everything. So you know, they say that a lot of people in Hollywood are snobs and they go down the wrong path, but that's not always the case. There are a lot of good celebrities out there who not only look after their fans, but look after one another as a collective, as well as like a family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of take a little bit of piece of that with me every time I go live, you know, on YouTube. I mean, I'm not a Hollywood celebrity. I don't go that route, but you know, it's a very same feeling when you're looking at my fellow streamers on YT, people I work with, I see on a day-to-day basis. Oh, speaking of family, he's muted because I think he's doing something, so I'll wait till he unmutes himself.
Blakey.
What's up, Blakey? How you doing?
Good. How about y'all? Sorry,
I'm
I'm
doing
late.
good. Wrist just felt really uncomfortable for some reason.
Huh?
I don't know.
Why is that?
I think it's because I was holding the cereal bowl for so long. It's like my wrist fell asleep or something. Got stiff.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't mean. I basically just woke up just a few minutes
Oh,
ago,
you're
and
good. I woke up early enough. Oh yeah. Plus, the sound of snow blowers outside kind of woke my ass up, and I'm thinking, oh great, now I gotta go out there and shovel. So
yeah.
Blakey, our friend David Lovett was asking about you in chat, seeing how you were doing.
Yeah, I'm doing good so far.
I'm not even sure if David's still here, but there was
Yeah.
Blakey. There's his question right there. He said, "How is Blake?" And I told him you were doing good. Told him I spoke to you last night and that you were okay. So
Yeah.
So, but hey, I almost forgot, guys. We got Blakey and Bruins here, so they deserve this. While Bruins be pulling some stuff. Blakey be looking like he belong in a GTA game.
Ruh-roh. Wasted.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I heard that, dingus.
Here's the thing. You were supposed to.
What?
You were supposed to hear that.
We were supposed to? I beg your pardon? Well, somebody's been eating too much hams and sausages for breakfast, huh, boy?
I had eggs with hash browns and bacon this morning.
Yeah, that explains a little. Don't get mad because you couldn't pull the trigger. You're just
Like
mad
it's
because
cracking.
that's so fun. I personally couldn't say that one. So kiss my ass and womp womp.
Hopefully this wicked pisser down. Hopefully this wicked pisser down here freaking gets this Fortnite going again soon.
I'm not even sure how to respond to that shit.
I prefer to Blakey.
I know who you're talking about, dingus. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
What?
This poor motherfucker is fucking frozen time.
He looks frozen.
Blakey, when we were talking about an ice cream sundae, we weren't talking about you, dingus.
Nope.
I am so happy I got sound effects. I freaking love the Law and Order. Like, you ever watch Law and Order and just like you get
I've
excited?
heard of it, but I never like seen it.
See, my mom loves watching and getting excited for the show in general, just the show. I like getting excited for Law and Order just for the theme song. I just freaking love the soundtrack. Bruin, you put that silver note down right now.
It's a necklace. You jack off.
That's how kind of sus giving you holding a rope, dude. I
It's
ain't
a
about.
fucking necklace.
I don't give a shit. You wrap it around your neck and call your ass Sally. I always see, guys. I told you they should keep him on a leash. What's the matter, raw dog? Ain't no one throw you a bone, did they?
What's up, you round noodle?
Get up, bonehead.
Here's the thing. How can I hush that I never had to begin with?
At least I use my noodle on occasion via my brain cells.
I'm sorry. The only thing I use my brain cells for is when I'm with my girl.
The only thing you use your brain cells for is the only thing your girlfriend uses your brain cells for is for scientific research on how to cure mental cancer, on how to cure insanity, how to cure insecurity, what to do with bad nuts when they need to be nutted. Anything else? Finger.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm waiting. Come on. I'm waiting.
Nah, I heard too much fun with this.
I'm waiting. Come on. Come on.
I don't have anything.
We ain't got all day. ain't got all day. I got a place to be, so I'm waiting.
What you got? What's that? You got a place to be? What is that? The shitter?
No, it's your. Well, Bruns, don't get mad if you wake up and you have a big ass stick up your butt.
I have a big stick between my legs.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were about that life.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Take off them shades. You ain't Joe Cool. It's not the 80s. Stop trying to wear your sunglasses at night so you can. Yeah. You don't wear your sunglasses at night. You wear your sunglasses on your head because your head's a bald one. I think I know why he's bald, guys, because instead of wearing his sunglasses at night, he wears them during the day, and then the sun is attracted to his head like a damn mirror. You know? Oh, don't worry, Burns. I make that joke to Zork more than do you. You know why? Oh, you want to go? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? You want to scrap? Oh, ring the bell. I want to. One moment.
You know I love you,
It was
buddy.
at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You know I love you. All right, are you? Who the hell?
I'm gonna pistol whip you if that's what you were asking.
Someone's getting a phone call. You're getting a phone call. Retro, I hear a fucking phone call going off on your passenger.
What? Someone's calling Messenger?
I hear a messenger going off.
It's not me, it's you dingus.
Oh, it's my woman. I'm live, lady.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Fuck you, you dumb twat waffle computer bitch.
At least I have a computer, bitch.
Going to be going live here soon on Fortnite. Whenever Retro Scorpion is ready.
Well, I guess this stream's already gone to shit anyway because you're pulling some shit out your ass.
At least I can pull. At least I can pull something out of there.
You know, I've been using your noodle. Where you get that noodle from? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We've been having a good time. It's been real.
Thank you for tuning in to this nostalgic stream and 100% legendary vibe. We enjoyed your patronage. Please drive home carefully, and we'll see you again soon here on the Retroverse XL channel. Take care now, and don't be a stranger.